I'm Nikki Lishinski, and
I'm Tuuli, Savelainen, and this is Finlandia Fridays.
Welcome to Finlandia Fridays. My name is Michael Babcock. I am your host for this weekly interview series here at Finlandia University. Today we're joined by two people that are not directly inside of the Finlandia community as we welcome in Nikki Lishinski and Tuuli. I'm going to do my best here. Savelainen. All right, they are from South Range Elementary School, where we have a program it's a really unique one called Hei Suomi, and it brings somebody from Finland, a teacher from Finland, into classrooms in our school district in South Range to bring them in a little bit of different culture. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. And Tuuli, let's talk a little about this for yourself. Where are you from, and what have you thought of your experience so far in the Kiwana?
I'm from Finland, originally from southern Finland, like 2 hours from Helsinki. But at the moment I study in University of Lapland, which is up in the northern Finland.
Yeah, we were talking a little about this before. That's way up north.
Yeah, that is.
Is that the Arctic Circle technically?
Mm-hmm. It's like 5 miles away.
So yeah, that whole thing is pretty wild.
Yeah.
And of course we've had a really late winter here in the Kiwana. What's it been like for you to come here and still see all this snow?
It wasn't that much of a shock for me, so it doesn't seem normal either, but I wasn't really shocked either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fun. And before the show, we heard you pronounce your own name. Can you pronounce your name in the Finnish sounding way?
Tuuli, Savelainen.
I love the way that sounds. That's exciting. And Nikki, you are, of course, a third grade teacher at South Range Elementary School. You've been involved with this program for quite a while. What's it been like for your classroom to have these Finnish students come in, or Finnish teachers come in and work with your students?
right, so this is my third year being involved with the Hei Suomi program, and each year it's a little bit different. Each group of student teachers brings kind of their own unique personality to the program, but it's something our third graders look forward to. It's like a rite of passage to get to go through this program. So.
That's awesome. And sometimes it's more than one teacher, too, correct?
Correct. Usually we have 2 student teachers that come. This year was a unique situation where we just had Tuuli, but yeah, in the past it's been 2 student teachers that have come.
Excellent. I loved this title that was our local newspaper, the Daily Mining Gazette, covered you being here. It was Finn Teach, third graders inspired by Finn Mentor. And I love the way that I use mentor there, because teachers are more than just teachers. They're also kind of friends. They're people that really lead. What was it like for you to get interviewed by somebody from the newspaper? And I saw the photos in the classroom, too. It looked like fun.
The situation came actually pretty quickly. I was just preparing my class, and somebody said that, can we do this now and not after the class? So I was kind of confused at the time, but it was fun.
Excellent. And of course, that article was by Kaylee Caterberg, so we'll have a link to that in the show notes if you want to check that out. Were you able to send that back to your family?
Actually, I haven't even seen the newspaper, so.
Oh, we'll have to get you a copy. So check the show notes here from this episode.
Okay.
It'll be in there. So you're from Finland, obviously. You came to the Copper Country. What's it been like for you to see the Kiwana, and how much different or the same is it than where you're from?
It's very different.
Yeah.
Well, actually, the landscape here and what kind of plants you have here and animals, they are somewhat similar, what I'm used to, but at the same time totally different.
Yeah. In what ways?
Like, for example, we have birch trees. Yeah, we have those too, but they're kind of different. Like, the branches are quite different, but it's still the same tree. So
Excellent.
Same but similar.
Okay. Let's talk about the classroom. How have the students been with you?
They are so excited about everything, and they've been so good to me, and I think they are pretty good all the time, right?
They are.
Yeah.
Have they taken well to you then in the classroom?
Yeah.
And you're a teacher in Finland. You're going to classes for this as well. How does this work into your education?
This is part of my education. It is a student teaching for me. At my university, we have 5 student teachings.
5 separate sessions?
Yes,
Okay.
each year. So this is my 4th student teaching.
Have you noticed a lot of differences between the United States and what you've experienced in Finland?
A lot.
What are
yes.
some of those differences?
I think the teaching style is very different, and the whole school culture is very different. Like, how do you talk to each other? How do you act in a classroom? That's way different from what I'm used to.
Yeah, in which ways?
Actually, there was a moment in the classroom that I was kind of encouraging the kids to act in a certain way, or behave in a certain way that I think is good in the classroom. And then some of the teacher gave negative dojo for that. Dojo is, well, you can explain what it is.
Yeah, our class dojo is the behavior management system we use in our classroom. So sometimes too, when you have a student teacher from Finland, it's difficult. We're always in the room with her, and we feel like we don't want her to necessarily have to deal with a lot of behavioral issues.
Right.
So it's hard to be there, but not manage at the same time.
Yeah.
You know, it kind of your capacity of being in the room changes.
So if they were thinking that a kid was acting rude or something, but I was thinking like, oh, this is going so well, and finally the kids are talking or something. So it's a cultural difference.
Yeah. It sounds kind of like fun. So, Nikki, let's talk about the energy this brings to the classroom. It must kind of liven those children up a little bit.
Yeah, it does. Tuuli teaches for about an hour each day, and they just totally look forward to it. They're definitely sponges and want to take in anything and everything they can that's related to Finland. So they're constantly asking her questions about,
And
know,
they
how
do
things
not
would
want to
be.
miss the class.
Right. Yeah, they don't. So they're just so excited. I can't even put it into words. You can feel their energy when she comes into the room, and they're just willing to do whatever she asks them to.
That's a lot of fun. I heard you're teaching them some Finnish words. Mm-hmm. Anything specific that we can take away from this episode? I always like to have a little bit of Finnish lesson if we can.
Well, at the beginning, we were just learning some basic phrases, like how do you say, nice to meet you, what's your name, and that kind of stuff.
And the students took it up pretty well?
Yeah.
I imagine, do you hear any stories of them bringing it home and talking to their parents about it at all?
I think they have, because we were learning Finnish songs, and I think they took those songs at home and teach them to siblings they might have or parents. So.
That's a lot of fun. Well, I want to thank you guys both for being here today. It's been a lot of fun to hear about this story and hear about Hei Suomi. We'll have a couple links in the show notes to learn more about that. And I also want to take a couple minutes to thank everybody for being a part of Finlandia Fridays this year. This is the final episode of the second season, which has been a lot of episodes now. It's been a lot of fun. We've got to meet a lot of great people here at Finlandia, hear some stories from both inside our community and outside of our community, like you guys coming in, which has been wonderful. I want to do a couple shout-outs here. First to Brad Burdett, our creative director and producer. He's the one that does the magic behind the camera and the microphone, getting this out there every week, as well as Monica Freeman, who is our media intern this year. She's the one that helped tell the story, put the show notes together. Thank you, Monica, for an excellent year. As well as 97.7 The Wolf has been a great partner for us this year, getting this on every Friday morning. And of course, the many great guests that have been here all year. It's been really awesome to have these conversations, to get to know Finlandia and our community a little bit better. And of course, I want to thank all the listeners for tuning in this year. It's been a lot of fun to have you guys here and be part of this. The feedback we continue to receive has been fantastic. So thank you guys for being a part of it. As you all know, you can go to finlandia.edu/Fridays and find all the show notes, find a full history of everything we've talked about here, which has been more than 50 episodes. So there's a lot there, a lot of good things to be part of. So thank you guys so much, and we'll see you guys next semester.